I know, right? I know people are getting ready to jump over the bridge right now. Let me turn this down a little bit. I know people are doing that. But yeah, the market can be very, very cruel and very, very horrible sometimes. But again, this is the time that people make the best money out of it. Okay, it's the time. Anyways, guys, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you want with your money, and so am I. Like I always said, right? Unfortunately, I don't have my maxi mug right now. The same settings. We have a piece of equipment we have to deal with. It's so hot outside. You guys see, I have to like strip down a little bit, taking these minutes on the AC in the car to kind of cool off before we go outside again. But anyways, okay, today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, we're gonna look at market performance for the past 24 hours. you guys already know what's up with that, right? After that, we'll look at prices in details, and right after that, we'll check on our positions. Are we buying Lambos yet? Yeah, guys, it's very close. It's close, okay? But anyways, let me try to put this way. Anyways, guys, it is the funny thing is that when you look at the development and you look at things going up, you start to realize that Kaspa is doing, is really gearing up for something that a lot of people are not paying attention to. Okay, you start to understand that. Yesterday, I was watching a lot of other YouTubers, and I was also watching the news, and I kind of remember the US just passed the Genius Act on stablecoins. Okay, it just passed that law on stablecoins, which means, again, once Kaspa smart contracts go live and we start to see transactions on stablecoins, you are about to see this thing go crazier than I even thought. That's what it means. Okay, now a lot of you will ask me, well, why am I so excited about the Genius Act? Why am I so excited about it? And it goes back again, it's the same thing. Like I told you, in this run, macroeconomy controls this bull run. It controls it. Okay, we will talk about that in a second. But when you go look at let me explain what the Genius Law is. There's a bunch of people who don't really understand what it is. A Genius Law now means that banks, financial institutions, they can now transact on crypto, on stable coins. Banks can now have USDT, USDC. Okay, they can have loans on them. You can make your car payment, house payment. You can go grocery stores with all that. And that's exactly why I was telling you, generational wealth is coming on Kaspa, on Quant. You see, this is how I usually start talking about something before it happens. And you're about to see a bunch of the rest of the YouTubers start talking about it too. I was telling you this months and months ago, that look at the financial system. Look at where we're coming from and look at where we're going. Look at the financial system. Again, get out of the picture and look at it. Look at the picture from outside. Get outside the frame. Look at it. Because if you are inside a frame, you are not going to understand what's happening. You are not going to understand it. And yet, you see people crying about it, about price, which again, if everything was correct and we were following the way this thing's supposed to go, Bitcoin should be higher by now. Kaspa should be higher by now. But again, you are still going to see people coming, yeah, you thought price was going to go up. I still think the same thing. I still think price is going to run. I still think this thing is about to tear it to the point that you don't even understand the magnitude that it is going. I still think like, hey, pay attention to July and August. You see this suppression that is happening right now. Bitcoin not breaking down to 90,000 like a lot of people think. It's not happening. Kaspa 1 cent is not happening. You see this oppression? Tomorrow, our Trumpicius, Margex, or his leprechaun, they can come out here and say, hey, Iran just started waving his red flag. Guess what will happen to the markets? Exactly. So yeah, price was supposed to go up. What happened? Again, you know. This one threw a stone at the other guy. The other guy threw a stone at the other guy. The other one let his dog go poop on his yard, and the other one let his sheep go eat the lawn, and then you know the whole thing started. Okay? But again, when you look at the indicators, like I always tell you guys, I am a charts guy, and the way I look at my chart is what tells me what's going to happen next. You look at the indicators. MACD oversold. What do you call it? RSI oversold. Go look at your Bollingers. Those of you that like the A, B, C, Y, D, whatever you call that nonsense, go look at it. Everything shows bullish momentum, and all it takes is one little move, and the entire market goes. You will see. Okay? Because I still tell you, just like my green line on my cheat code, it was showing it was supposed to go. But hey, shit happens, right? You can't control everything. I wish I had that crystal ball to know something. But again, look around it and see everything coming out. You see, Genius Act on stable coins. Now, banks are going to be able to use the stable coins. And it leads to, again, the coins that we are trading on this my millionaire journey, which I told you. You have to follow the money. If you follow the money, you are going to make a lot of it. And now we go. Why do I think Kaspa is going to run because of that? One, instant payments is the Kaspa thing. Instant payments. You guys already see 10 blocks per second. Solving the quadrilemma, not the trilemma. Quadrilemma is another thing that is going to push Kaspa to it. And a lot of you who don't understand, look at Crashlandia. I usually bring this up every time. Before stablecoins, okay, before stablecoins got on Crashlandia, the price was low. Everything was low. Excuse me for a second. Yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, I usually bring that Crashlandia and the rest of them so that you will know the magnitude of what I am talking about. Again, I know very well of Solana because I was in Solana when it started trading. I bought Solana because, again, the hype was there. I bought Solana like $4 or $5. I do remember that. And I can tell you that Solana did not move an inch. It didn't move until, I think it was September or something like that in 2020 when they announced the stable coins, USDC, USDT, on Solana. That is when the craziest things started to happen. Okay, now you know what, look, let me show you the chart. I like talking about it. Or what is this? Ethereum. Oh, okay, let's start with Ethereum. Okay, since it's already up here. Ethereum, for example, Ethereum did not get stable coins until, I do remember there was a project called MakerDAO. Okay, you do remember there was a project called MakerDAO that started DeFi on Ethereum. And by then, Ethereum first ran with the sheer fact that, hey, everybody thought it was the knockoff version of Bitcoin, right? And then that's another thing that kept me from buying it. But anyways, what we're talking about is stablecoins here, why they're important. But anyways, once MakerDAO, a bunch of you who have been on the crypto space in a while, you will also remember that, what MakerDAO is. MakerDAO came in and the price of Ethereum blew up. When I say blow, it ran out of space. That's what happened. Because stablecoins brings those transaction volume. You buy stablecoin, you sell stablecoin, you stake. Anything you do on DeFi, it involves stablecoins. Okay, so look at it. I think if I do this, that will be, let's say, December 2017. Where is this? Yeah, see, this is when it came in. I think it was December 5th or December something like that. So look, That is what you're talking about. Here, Ethereum was nothing until smart contracts went live and MakerDAO announced the DAI stablecoins. MakerDAO announced that USDC, I think it was what they were using. So look at what price did. Price went from if you look at this, what, $8, from $8 or $10 all the way up, almost $1,000. Okay, and I do remember after that we did have after that bull run, the next one that was coming up, they got introduced to the DAI stablecoin, and there was a bunch of them that were coming in, and there was so much DeFi activities on Ethereum that you can see what happened after that. Boom, look at the price action. This is what happened when you introduce stablecoins. Okay, now even if you go back, let me show you Solana. Let's go. Okay, we're on Solana right now. If you look at the price of Solana, okay, until September 2020, Solana was not doing anything. Look at that. Okay, until September 2020, because you can remember in 2020 all this nothing was going on until September, when you start to see July, August, September, things somewhere here, then you start to see the price start to go. And this is why, like I'm telling you, I bought Solana at $5, because as soon as they announced those stable coins coming, okay, from DAI, from USDT, USDC, all that stuff, I knew the hype is going to be there. And that is why I invested at $5, nothing more, nothing less. And then you can see what happened to Solana after those stable coins. Okay, look at that. See, price jumped like craziness after that. Okay, so yeah, it is important for you to start to understand what this Genius Act is in the United States. And I keep telling you guys, you have to be in a project before everybody and their grandmama gets in. That is that simple. If you wait, and so that you will invest when Binance gets it, when when Coinbase does that, you are going to lose a lot. You're gonna make money, yeah, but you are going to lose, because it's not the same thing buying Kaspa 7-8 cents versus buying Kaspa at what, $1, $2, $3. It's not the same thing. People still don't understand it. They don't understand it right now, because look at this. When Solana came out, everybody was like, yeah, Ethereum has the entire market. Ethereum is doing everything. Why will I get into Solana? This and that. Until they found out that Solana was faster. Until they found out that Solana was cheaper than Ethereum. And then everybody and their grandmama started going to Solana. Now, when you put Solana side by side with King Kaspa, what do you see? I mean, okay, I might be the crazy one. Just do the research yourself. Bring any chain out there, XRP, the Raccoon one, the Hackylandia one. Bring all of them, put them side by side. Because even not me, even the Bitcoin maxis, they are already telling you themselves. They're saying it. Kaspa is superior technology, and like I told you, you invest in a coin, let the team do their thing, and let this thing start, and let everything start falling in place. As you can see, Genius Act is coming in on stablecoin. In what chain can stablecoin run better, securely, and smoothly? Kaspa. See, it is coming. Everybody else, like even on Quant, you remember when they were saying that CBDCs were not going to be accepted on Quant? And I told you guys, I said, that is not a problem. That's not a problem, because now Genius Act coming out, you're going to see banks are going to start telling you. Although my bank started saying this in months ago, they were asking the clients or customers, what do you think about bank dealing on cryptocurrencies? That's when I told you, pay attention to Quant. Because right now, for your bank to store your crypto, be it Crashylandia, Hackylandia, Grammar, Stablecoin, whatever, they need the Quant overledger. And this right now, approval of this Genius Act even makes me even more bullish on Quant. Because again, when they start to tell you, hey, we can store your Bitcoin, we can keep your this, we can do blah, 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 they need Quant over Ledger. And I can tell you that, guys, that also means that the gateways, project gateways, is closer. It's about to launch. It's very closer. Yet you are going to see people who don't pay attention to these things looking at the price. Which again, I told you, if you want to make money, stop chasing green candles. Stop that. If you want to make generational wealth, you have to look at where the whole thing is going. I mean, stop having this tunnel vision. Get out of the picture and look at it from outside. Because everything is playing just like I have been telling you. Price is going to come. And again, I don't know, I might be the crazy one, but I'm telling you, I'm paying attention to the next 3 months. Because again, when you look on the wall, you look at everything that is happening around us, people throwing stone at each other, the interest rate, the M2, the move index, everything else points out like, yeah, they're about to drop the mic on you. While you over there cheering, yeah, bull run, make a bull run, make a bull run, they'll be like, that's it. They're about to drop that mic on you. Okay? There's money to be made, but we have to be vigilant. You want to make generational wealth, you have to pay attention. And when I say pay attention, I mean watch Kaspa. I told you one of my videos, I said 95% or higher of stablecoins transaction is going to happen on Kaspa. Watch for Kaspa. Kasplex is about to launch their mainnet. It's about to happen. Igra Lab, we're about to start. We are what? How many days away for July to kick in? Okay, so Igra Lab is about to start their testing. Everything on Kaspa. I mean, Kaspa is showing signs of repeating what happened the last cycle. Kaspa is going to be running in the bear market. That's the sign that it is showing right now. The entire bull run of all the rest of the crypto, pay attention for the next 3 months. Okay, I am telling you, I am paying attention right now. I'm still waiting for price to take off. Because again, my charts has never failed me. Every time I've told you it's going to run, they always run. Okay, they only, like I said, we don't have control of when people going to throw stones at each other. We don't know that. But hey, it is what it is. Life is what it is. Some people think they're stronger than this and they can whoop ass, then they go at it. Other people think that you're an asshole. Other people think you're a good person. It's just life. We can't control it. But again, what we are here in my millionaire journey is that we are going to make generational wealth. If you don't think, well, I can see 2008 all over again. I can see 2008 all over again. All I'm trying to tell you guys is you make money to the upside and also make money to the downside. And that's why when time comes, I will show you when I short Bitcoin. I will show you when I short Bitcoin, because in that list, I do have Bitcoin, Crashilandia, Hackilandia, Ethereum, a couple of probably the meme coins. Like I told you, for me, the price of meme coins going up is not guaranteed, but the price of it going down, the price of meme coin going down, that is guaranteed, my friends. And that's why I'm going to make money on it. I will choose probably the top 3 or 4 best performance meme coins, and I will short them when that time comes. But regardless of that, I've been telling you, generational wealth, I can see 2008 all over again. And this time, I want to play it the right way. Like I'm telling you, I have opens, longs. You guys know that. I have spot accounts. I have all that stuff. But the coins that I'm keeping, not touching even a single one of them, no matter what happened in the market, are Kaspa and Quant. I'm not touching those coins. I'm not. Because I know where the future is going. I know where this thing is going. I've been preaching about this on this channel for months, even over a year right now. And it has started to happen. And yet, people are not paying attention. Okay? Excuse me. Yeah, the camera was a little bit unclear. But anyways, people are not paying attention to it. I don't know. That's why sometimes I find myself repeating something over and over again. I cannot tell you, okay, go and get it. No, all I can do is point at it. Go, my friend, Quanti, wink, wink, Quanti, my friend, Quant. I can point at it. I can't tell you go get it. Like I can tell you, my friend Kaspa, wink, wink, Kaspi, right there, go get it. And still people will not see it. That, my friend, I was commenting I supposed to get Solana and all that stuff. My friend, listen, I have said it here many times. You will see it, Solana. You will see how that thing fall off the cliff once smart contracts go live on Kaspa. You want to bet? you want to bet? You will see, because again, history does not repeat, but it rhymes. Okay, and we have talked about it here so many times. Ethereum was first. Okay, what happened to Ethereum when Solana came out? Ethereum lost almost half of its market cap, because if you don't remember wrong, Solana went up above 200 billion market cap, right? And that came from where? That was what Ethereum was supposed to get, right? What happened to Solana when Sui came out? You see where I'm going with it? Solana lost a lot of market cap because guess what? Sui was doing something better than Solana on those stable coins. Now Tron has been out for a while, but they never had the stable coin transaction on smart contracts and all that. What happened to Ethereum, Solana? Okay, Ethereum, Solana, Sui. What happened to them when Tron came out with the stable coin transaction? Now we are talking about a chain or a DAG that is better than all of them combined. You see where I'm going with it? We are talking about Kaspa that is faster, cheaper, more secure, and interoperable with any chain. What do you think would happen to all of them when Kaspa smart contracts go live? I am telling you, man, people don't see it. You look at DeFi Llama or whatever you're using, go look at a total value log on all those layer 1. What's happening to them? Total value is going down, right? Which again, when you look at it, it tells me like, okay, developers are doing something. People are taking their money out. Something is happening. I can't pinpoint out what it is yet, but we are going to find out once Kaspa smart contracts go live. You're going to see total value lock on Kaspa start to run. And again, I'm telling you, Solana, Crashilandia, Hackylandia, all of them, they are going to sink. They will. And now come out with the point of that. One, the Genius Act comes out. Now banks can now store your crypto. They can transact on your crypto. They can do all this stuff. Okay. With one, they said that one of the stipulations is that now you have to show your proof of reserves. Yeah, it's about to start raining. You have to show your proof of reserves. And when you're showing your proof of reserve, that means, again, Kaspa is the only one that you are not going to be able to rug pull people. It's not going to be the Kaspa. There's something they said in one of the interviews. Now, banks can now trace the transaction. They can now know who is the bad actor. They cannot. All of that they were talking about, saying, oh, crypto is used for money laundering and all that stuff, is not going to be happening. Okay? Now, whether we like it or not, the government has to have the hand in that pot, whether we like it or not. Okay? So I'm telling you, you sit there and you complain about this little pit stop that we had because of the reason I have mentioned, I don't know how many times today, and yet you are going to be basing your investment on that. You're busy looking at what's going on with Kaspa Twitter account. Man, that's the funniest thing ever. But again, those of you who pay attention, I have told you, and I'll keep saying it, generational wealth is not for everybody. It's not that easy to be a multi-millionaire. It's not. But when the time comes, you will sit there and you will have the same expression on your face. You'll be like, oh, that is what he was talking about. Oh, it is happening. You will sit there. Only a few of you will remember this crazy guy. A few of you will remember this crazy guy. Because if you look at it, for a year now, when I've been talking about has started to happen slowly. Like on Quant. See? Genius Act coming out. Now, I told you, look at where the money is going. We are going digital, right? Oh, Quant is working on digital pound. Quant is working on digital Chinese money. Digital South Korea money. Digital Brazilian this. Quant is doing... I kept telling you, follow the money. See the development? Now Quant is ready, because once the Genius Act is already out, once the banks start to do this, all they have to do is flip the switch. Quant over Ledger goes live. It is happening. I told you, for me, Quant is a $5,000 coin. Okay, when it will happen, I don't know, but I know Quant is definitely a $5,000 coin. You will see, and I'm telling you again, you haven't. The stage that Kaspa is in right now is what Quant was when I kept telling you that it's not going back down to $10. When everybody was saying that, and Quant was around what, $50, and I kept telling you it's not happening. It's the same thing Kaspa is doing right now. Kaspa is not going back to 1 cent. I know a lot of people will not believe it. I know a lot of people will not see it, but I'm telling you, Kaspa is not going back to 1 cent. In a few weeks, oh crap, the rain is coming. It's gonna make a lot of noise. But anyways, in a few weeks, you will understand what I'm talking about, okay? Excuse me for a second. Well, I guess I'll have to hurry up and finish this thing. Hopefully you can hear me, all right? Let me see, excuse me. Yeah, my apologies. This is why I like to do the videos in my room. But if I wait, I can't wait to update you guys on this thing. But anyways, now what I'm saying is, in a few weeks, smart contracts are going to start going live on Kaspa, and then people will start understanding what I have been talking about, time in, time out, and then you will see everybody and their grandmama try to line up to try to get Kaspa. Okay, this is exactly what I'm talking about. It is happening. Okay, maybe it's not as fast as a lot of people want, but it is happening. Okay, it's going on right now. Anyways, guys, yeah, as you guys can see, I have to rush. I didn't want to cut it short, but I have to rush because the rain is coming, and I don't think you can hear me very, very well. Anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at the market. Let's see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours. I know a bunch of people are still crying about it, and I can tell you, right, the problem here is that people are not patient. Okay, as you guys can see, everything, again, utility coins, right? It is happening. Be careful, be cheerful, and you will see it. Okay, so let's go right quick. First of all, start with King Kaspa, KAS, and we have here for the past hour 0.3% up. Come on, excuse me for a second. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to rush inside and see if I can do this here right quick. But anyways, for the past hour, Kaspa is up 0.1%, 3.5% down on the day, 14.7% down on the week, and 38.8% down on the month, and finally 51.3% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.84 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $37.26 million. Again, this is why I keep telling you that volume is too low, right? Pay attention to it. Now, let's go right quick look at Quant, QNT, the banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. We got here 0.3% up the last hour, 2.4% down on the day, 12.6% down on the week, 1.7% up in the month, and 25.5% up in the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.41 billion. $1.44 billion, and a 24 hours volume at $17.85 million. You see, the same thing. Volume is too low. Okay, now we look at the cubic, high risk, high rewards. What do we have here? We have 2.3% up the last hour, 3% up and down on the day, 7.6% up on the week, 22.9% up on the month, and 46.8% down on the year. Like I told you, pay attention to that number. As you guys can see, it is still dropping, right? Sitting at the market cap of $192.58 million, and the 24 hours volume traded at $3.15 million. Okay, now we look at Jasmine, the Japanese Bitcoin. What do we have? Although you already know, if Bitcoin is doing its thing, Jasmine is going to do the same. So 0.1% up the last hour, 3.1% down on the day, 9.2% down on the week, 30.9% down on the month, and 58.3% down on the year, sitting at a market cap of $606.76 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $22.31 million. Okay, now look at the big guy, the orange guy. We have here 0.2% up the last hour, 0.1% down on the day, 1.1% down on the week, 2% down on the month, and 61.2% up on the year, sitting at a market cap of $2.08 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $17.94 billion. Okay, as you guys can see, I told you. Right? Anyways, now let's go look at prices in details again, because you're going to see people who don't understand how the market moves. All they do is complain about stuff. Okay, but anyways, now let's go on trading view. Let's start here, and we have the correlation, DXY going down, Bitcoin going down. Yeah, still not a good sign. We want to see one of them going up and the other one going down. They have to have an inverse correlation. Okay, now let's start. Now I'm going to start with King Kaspa, not Bitcoin. Let's start with Kaspa, KAS. The king has to come first. So now on the 1 hour, you can see right here, just like I told you guys yesterday. Okay, we were on that W pattern, which again I told you guys, pay attention to it. What it's just doing is like trying to break above the ribbon. The news, even with the news out here, the price is not dropping off the cliff. I've told you, Kaspa is the only one, not the only one. Go look at the top 100. If you look at the top 100, you will see that Kaspa is holding perfectly. Okay, it's holding way better than Solana, better than Sui, better than Ethereum. Kaspa is holding better than all of them. I don't know. Well, maybe because people don't see the green candles, the God candles. That's why they see Kaspa bad performing. But again, for me, I'm telling you, this is going to do exactly what I have been preaching. Give it a couple more. Just wait a little bit more of time and you are going to see it. So if you look at this, look at the price. We went up, okay, we went above it, got rejected. Now we are doing the same again. As you can see, we are going, look at that, fighting the moving ribbon. And I told you, like here, we tried it. Price always get attracted to the moving average, right? We couldn't do that. Now we are doing it again, because again, we are on an uptrend. A lot of people don't want to see it, but if you pay attention to it, Kaspa's bottom price was 5 cents. Okay, 5 cents. After that, I don't think anybody, well, you're about to see. We're about to see. Like nothing else. It's not impossible in crypto for Kaspa to go back to 5 cents, but the likelihood of it happening, I don't think is very high. But anyways, now if you go on the 4 hourly, look on the 4 hours right quick. Okay, again, everybody else paying attention to something else, and I'm telling you, look, came down, touched the support, which again, it was the most needed. Here, I almost fell for it here because I thought, yeah, we close to it, that will be it. But look, it didn't touch. Here, it finally touched it. Now, let's see. Probably come back to retest and go up. But this right here is a perfect touch and keep on going, okay? If you look at it on the daily, look on the daily time frame. This is why I keep saying that prices are about to go up. You can't, I mean, like, people sometimes, I don't know if I have to make them see things differently, but that is something that is up to you. I am not your financial advisor. It is up to you to be able to see. Kaspa right now, look, we can call this a cup and a handle, okay? When we went from all-time high, price came back from the round bottom. Round bottom, I wish I had my computer to be able to do this, okay? Round bottom, but it could not do that. So from the round bottom, you see we are now forming the handle. If you go on the daily, therefore, by the time we go and break this all-time high again, we will be forming what it is called, again, cup and handle. Some people call it Adam and Eve, or some that kind of pattern. Okay, so right there you can see, let me try to zoom out. I don't think they have that right here on the mobile version, because if they do, that will be even be better. Let's see, patterns. Let me see, ABC, trend lines, alien webs, and this and that. I think they only have it on the computer version, or maybe it's me who can really see it. Okay, but anyways, what I'm telling you guys is that a lot of people are not paying attention, and this is just, you can see the bullish pattern from another bullish pattern that are happening on Kaspa. First, it was this falling wedge broke out, okay, got retested, now it is going up. If you don't want to see it that way, it is this bull flag. Okay, look at my yellow lines. Bull flag broke out, now it's coming back to retest, and then we'll start go up. If you look at the prices in the what you call it, the targets, okay, you will see, like I'm telling you guys, first target, look at the white line. Let me bring my arrow out. If you bring my arrow out, the target here, this is the result of this bull flag that we are retesting right now. It's gonna be there, 15 cents. And then you look at another bull flag with the yellow line, the orange line, which has a target up here at almost 19 cents. Okay, and after that we do have the all-time high, which again will complete the cup and the handle. By the time it completes the cup and the handle, this thing is going to even go higher than this. But anyways, it depends on you, right? You can believe whatever you want to do, but again, I always trust my charts. I always trust the process, because hey, Kaspa right now, we are in the middle of that move. Okay, development is happening, and a lot of people are not paying attention to it. Okay, they're busy trying to pay attention to prices because people are busy throwing stones at each other. Okay, anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at Quant, QNT. We have here QNT bankers coin right here. Now, yesterday, as I was telling you this, okay, let me zoom out. See, price is still going sideways. Because right now, if you ask me, the market is indecisive. Market being indecisive, it means people don't know exactly what to do. People are just trying to fight out, you know, they don't know, is the market going to go up? Is the market going to go down? Are these people going to stop throwing stones at each other? There is so many things going on right now. Regardless, if you look at Quant, price is going on sideways. So look at that. Up, down, sideways, respecting this line of support. That's what's happening right now. So if you ask me, again, I still think it's going to happen. Like yesterday, price tried to break out and the stones kept coming. It came back down, tried to break out, kept back down. The many times that we try this, the weaker the ribbons become. So yeah, right now, if you look at it, again, ribbon is not free falling. Is busy trying to curve, and price always get attracted to the moving average. That's what usually happens, right? So yeah, I'm still waiting on the side patiently. We're going into the weekend and we're about to find out what happens. Okay, now if you look on the 4-hourly, you will see right here. Okay, this is what a lot of people have been talking about, because I was seeing the people writing me on my DM talking about, yeah, but price is below the moving average. Guys, this right here don't really matter that much. If Bitcoin reverses today, if Bitcoin starts to go up, all this will be invalidated and Quant is going to run up. That's what I'm telling you. Now, if you look at it on the daily, you can also see why I'm telling you I'm not afraid of what's happening right now. The reason, again, is simple. Despite the price going down, despite all this bad price action you're looking at, look at the ribbon, guys. You have to look at that, because the ribbon, the way I have it configured, is like, where as long as there is still bullish momentum in it, the ribbon is going to remain green. And as you can see, despite the price going downwards, the ribbon still green and is still going upwards. Look at the moving average, still upwards. So yeah, these things is not. That's why I tell you that the price action right now is as a result of people panicking. That's what is happening. Okay, so if you want to, you can panic with them, and then yeah, don't blame anybody else when you start to lose money. Now for me, like I said, I am going to sit tight and I'm going to watch. Okay, as you guys can see right now, first price target is going to be right there at that let me bring out my arrow right quick. Bring my arrow, and we have this right here. First price action is going to be there, 125. We tried it and got rejected, but again, if you can see, it's just a pit stop, because look at the yellow lines. It's a bull flag that broke out, and the target is 151. And for those of you who are still bearish, look at the ribbon. See that ribbon? It has already turned green and going up. Therefore, yeah, this price action is going to keep on going. Once we get that 151, next target is 164. After that, 176. If we close a daily candle above that 176, guys, this price is going to run again. 230 is going to be the next target. After that, we do have the all-time high, which is sitting at $400. Okay, maybe if you don't understand it and you still wait, that you keep waiting, that is your problem, not mine. But yeah, I told you, and I'm saying it again, pay attention to Quant in the next 3 months and you will understand what I am talking about. Okay, now even if you look at it, it's a big W that Quant is forming, huge W. Okay, which again, let me bring out my arrow right quick. Let's go here. See the first leg down, second leg down, and now look, this leg target is there. Once we break it, the distance will be from the highest here, which is 151, highest there, measure it down, put it on the breakout point, and you will see what I'm talking about. So yeah, people still don't understand it. A lot of people are panicking, and which is, for me, is normal. I told you, to become a multi-millionaire is not an easy thing. It's never easy. Okay, so anyways, now let's go down back here to the 1 hour, and now let's go look at the big guy, Bitcoin. Okay, if you look at Bitcoin, okay, there we go. Here we are about to cross my purple line. Okay, purple line is sitting at the 20th. Now my question here is, now I'm still looking at these charts, and I go, did the green line gets postponed, or maybe this purple line is going to be invalidated and the price is going to run? That's what I'm paying attention to right now, because as you guys can see, on the 17th the price was supposed to go up, but shit happens, things happen, and what we already know is what happened. So are we going to get this purple line turn into green? I think that is what is going to happen. Okay, I think this purple line is about to get turned into green, and the price is going to start running from it. You know what, let me do that from now. Let me do that here. I'm going to turn that into green, and we're going to save that right there. Okay, so yeah, because if you look at if I'm looking at every other settings, okay, if you look at every other settings, you see price is trying to go up. Okay, we look at that, the ribbon is curving upwards. Okay, now hold on for a second. Okay, this is what I want to show you guys. Okay, if you go back to trading view for BYD5, for example, look at MACD. MACD is sitting almost neutral. Okay, it has started to go up, but one thing you will understand, look, okay, if you look at MACD, it's green, and look at RSI, the blue line. Let me zoom it in so that you can see this. Okay, the blue line, look at here, blue line is above the red. So yeah, I think right now that green line, the purple line, has now, we can turn it to be green. I think it's going to be a bullish after the 20th instead of being bearish. Okay, so yeah, let's watch and see what the market does, because this thing that people did kind of threw out what you say, it threw out the timing a little bit. Okay, so yeah, let's go back right there, and you guys can see here. Okay, now you see, as I as I turn it green, because like everything I'm looking at, my indicators have started to scream bullish momentum. Therefore, I think this is going to be a green instead of purple. So yeah, let's watch and see. If you look at it on the 4 hourly, you will also see the same thing. We've been going sideways for the past, what, a day or two. Therefore, this right here might also be another green line instead of purple, the way I had it. So I think it's a green line. So guys, pay attention. Like I said, in the next 3 months, in the next 2 to 3 months, everything is going to make a lot of sense. Maybe people don't get it right now, but you will get it. You will understand what I meant by it in a second. If you look at it, on the daily, see, again, if you turn it into green, and then yeah, ribbon still green, still going up. That's another reason why I turned that purple line into green. I think it's going to go up. Okay. Anyways, yeah, sorry about that. Finally, the rain is kind of coming, slowing down a little bit. But anyways, yeah, that's what we're facing on right now. So everybody else who is busy trying to like really cry about prices, I don't know what to tell you. All I can say is that life is life is tricky most of the time. Not what you expect. You can read it, but it's unpredictable most of the time. So yeah, sooner than later, sooner than later, you're about to see it. For me, my charts are showing me that this price action you're looking at right now is not going to last long going down. It's not going to last long. Okay, so as you can see, MACD is showing it. RSI is showing it. Even if you add, let's see, even if you add Bollinger Bands to it, okay? If you do, let's go another indicator, which again, like I told you, those are things that I use, okay? Let me zoom in a little bit and let's add some Bollinger Bands right here. There you go, Bollinger Bands. Now, if you go look at it, see, they are squeezing. Look at that. Bollinger Bands are squeezing. The price has been going on the downside, testing the lower side of the Bollinger Bands. Look at that. That's another indicator that the bullish trend, let me try to zoom it in right here. That's another indicator showing you that, yeah, this thing is about to go. So yeah, a lot of people might not see it. People might still be there crying about what price is doing right now, what we are not doing right now, or who did what, if the cat ran or if the dog did bark and all that stuff. But again, this is the time that people, and when I tell you people, this is the time that the select few make a lot, like not even a lot, life-changing money. Okay, but anyway, it's up to you. I'm not your financial advisor. You're more than free to do whatever you like with your money, right? Anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at my positions. Let's see how I know a lot of people who sent me a DM today talking about, are we in Reg City yet? And I just laugh about it. Okay, but before we go there, like I always said, please, okay, do not leverage trade if you don't know what you're doing, because if you do, you are going to be the newest member of Reg City. It's that simple. Okay, so please do not I repeat myself, do not go into leverage trading without experience. And how do you get experience? Guys, down below I do have the links: Bydfi, Phemex, Margex, and Wix Exchange. I do recommend Bydfi for beginners. It's very friendly. Okay, as you guys can see, they don't pay me enough commission there. They don't even give you a exorbitant amount of money for signing up, but they are the best for beginners. That's why I always recommend it. Okay, you guys know me. I do not just try to throw things out there just for me to make money. No, I will show you the best way to go about it. Now, if you want to get too much money, you can go to Wix Exchange. Sign up with the links below. Yeah, that one, they're giving a lot of money. Once you meet the deposit requirements, they're going to give you, I think it's up to $30,000. But the best one for beginners is Bydfi. Phemex is also good, but the difference is that on Phemex, you are going to need those trading fees on the side. But on Bydfi, I don't think you need those. They just take them from your positions, and from there you don't have. That's one less thing for you to worry about. Okay. Anyways, now let's go check on my positions. First, we start with Bydfi, and the Bydfi, you guys already know I am trading King Kaspa and also trading Quant. Today, my overall is sitting at 10,790. Okay, and if you look at my contracts, you will see that here, Kaspa is almost 7 cents, and you will see here, my Kaspa, I am down 65%, which is $5,900. On my Quant, I am down 7%, which is $800. And I know a lot of you will ask me, well, how come my positions are doing this? Guys, I am an aggressive trader, which means I trade at 50x. 50x means if the market goes down a little bit, see 50x right there, 50x right here. If the market goes down a little bit, my positions will react aggressively. If the market starts to go up, my position will react also aggressively. That's why you see these changes in my positions that quick. Now, if you go to Phemex, looking at Phemex, I am trading King Kaspa and the Japanese Bitcoin, Jasmine, okay? As you guys can see, let me refresh that. My overall today is sitting at $5,800, okay? If you look at my contracts, you see my Jasmine is at 80% down, which is $8,800, okay? And for my Kaspa, I am also down 37%, which is $1,600. It don't bother me, guys. I don't care, because again, that's my strategy. That's the way I trade. If you look at it, just like Bydfi, you will see I trade at 50x in every of my position. That's what I trade on, 50x, okay? So yeah, I would not recommend you doing this if you are not experienced, if you don't know what you're doing. And if you can see, even at 50x, look at my liquidation for Jasmine. You can see my liquidation is 0.006, way low. My liquidation for Kaspa, 4 cents, see, way low. So if it gets close to 4, I can always add up to it, although I can tell you, I don't think it's gonna get down there, okay? So yeah. Now, last but not the least, we do have Wix Exchange. On Wix Exchange, I am trading King Kaspa, and I am in a competition with a friend of mine using Quant, okay? I can tell you right now, his position is red, and he's leaving it right now, and I'm just like, well, I told you. But anyways, my overall today, I am still up $3,800, okay? As you guys can see, look at my contracts on my Quant, I am still up 53%, which is $722. That's why I'm winning in the competition. And on my Kaspa, I am down 22%, which is $400. Just like the other ones, you guys can see it. I trade at 50x. See, right there. I do trade at 50x. So please, again, do not do this if you don't know what you're doing, because you're going to lose your money. Okay, you can see on my Kaspa here, my liquidation is 3 cents, and my liquidation for Quant is 80 cents. Okay, so yeah, I mean $80, as you guys can see. So for me, it is not a matter of what the price is. To me, okay, you can pause these videos if that's what you wish to do. To me, it's a matter of when. Very soon you are going to see this thing. Like I said, you will see these accounts, and I will show them to you in 6 figures. You will see. And then a lot of people will call me crazy, but it is what it is. Okay, anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching my videos. Please do not forget to subscribe. I'm trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Don't forget to like and comment. I am very interested in knowing what you think about everything we talk about. Do you think I wasn't right? It still doesn't click in, right? Because again, for months and months, I kept telling you, follow the money, follow the development, and everything is pointing exactly what I've been talking about. Generational wealth is on Kaspa and Quant, Jasmine, Cubic. Those things are going to make me multi-millionaire. I don't know about you, and you will see. Okay? So yeah, please do not forget to share, so that other millionaire-minded attitude like you and yours truly, we can see these videos and the family can grow. Okay, that's all I can say, you guys. Patience, be patient, focus on what you want, and everything will make sense. Don't chase green candles. If you do, you will lose. Okay, anyways, guys, that's it for today. Until I see you in my next one, please take very good care of yourself. Okay, bye.